Hi, Greasy Garage Dwellers. Welcome to Upchuck Chops. To recap, I basically tore apart and cleaned the fuel system last time. Now, I want to see if this thing barks and even tries to go before I spend much more time cleaning, finding parts, the whole bit. So, that's what we're going to do. I will pick you up after the carb's back together and go from there. Okay, this little guy here, unless I don't know what I don't know, was about as difficult as a lawnmower carburetor. I don't know what this does, and I don't know what this does. I would assume it's one's an enricher, and it's electronic something. But came apart, went together pretty simply if I did it right. Don't want to jinx myself. Now, I thought about setting up a gravity tank and feeding this straight in, but I reckon before I go to that trouble, I'm going to test the pump, make sure it does the pumping, and get my battery installed. Let's get the gas tank in. Might as well test it too. It looked pretty clean. And then we'll put the battery to it, put a little fuel in, see if it picks up and pushes it out the whichever one is the supply. Stick this on, get my plug in, check my oil. I hope I don't forget that. And go from there. Why does the guy before me always put the hose clamp in the most difficult place? I mean, I try to look out for future me and future dude working on my stuff, but good grief. Alright. I'm not going to put the sending unit back in right this minute because I don't care if it works right now. So an old handkerchief it is to keep debris out. Surely that's enough to get it going. Full disclosure here, I just went to YouTube University. Honda Metropolitan oil change on Junk Works Garage. You'll never see this, but thanks, bud. I decided to go ahead and change the oil because I'm being optimistic. Right there. Uh-oh. Right there's the drain plug. Right there is the basically oil filter. It's got a screen and a spring, so take it loose carefully. He also said 1040 was the oil of choice. I have 1030. It's what we're going to use to see if this thing goes. And if it does go, I'll find me a manual and do some right things. So I got the cap. There's some goo in there and the spring. And I didn't pay attention to which way it came out, but that doesn't fit and that does, so that gave me a pretty good indication of what's up. Check out this filter. Catch screen, I'm not sure what the right word is. It's pretty gummy. So I'm going to clean it up. It's kind of a pain to get out. I found out it does have coolant because the way the floor is with the spill over there, but it's all good. I want to get clean, get it back together. This thing holds 600 milliliters, which is equal to 0.6 liters it says on the dipstick. This is not the correct oil, but it's good enough for now. It's got me by on a lot of things because I bought the wrong thing previously. This thing does the thing and runs. I'll change it, don't worry, but I wanted to get something clean in there before I started monkeying trying to get it to fire off. Now, what do you guys think about a naked scooter? or perhaps not naked, but maybe a little bit of metal to cover the bits, and maybe like a bikini scooter. That'll sound less vulgar. Let me know in the comments. So after doing things I hadn't intended to do today, it's time to install the battery. I bought a whole lot shorter screw. It was not short enough. So we're going to make it work. Okay. Now we just have to get the negative on. And I have to score some washers from my pile. I want to make sure to have the camera running in case this thing decides to spark and blows up and kills me. You know, for posterity's sake. The family can show it at the funeral. Try the key. I heard clicks and things. Okay, the pump is trying, and I don't know what you can see, but a little bit of fuel came out of there. That's encouraging. There it goes. Okay. No more fuel than this thing requires. That might be enough. Let's get that carb in. Right meow. All right, folks. So the moment I've all been waiting for. After another side quest, I ran a new fuel line down the fuel pump because the old one was so dry and hard and brittle it would not stretch around the nipple. I'm sorry, it's the only word on the carburetor for the intake side. Now I'm gonna slide on my throttle cable, and then after I get this throttle cable attached, I am going to try to start this thing. Make sure that works. Okay, off camera, I did cycle the fuel pump a few times, hoping to fill the float bowl. I don't see any great leaks. I hear it pumping again. We'll give her one more. Fingers crossed, toes crossed. There we go. Okay, it's turning over. It's not trying. It is getting fuel to the carb. I might know why. I forgot to tighten the spark plug up. Yeah, it's just barely finger tight. While I'm here, I'll check and make sure I didn't do something to lose spark. I have sparkles. Well, boys and girls, I wonder if she just clapped out. We're gonna give it a little motivation. That's some kind of magic. Okay. It tried a little. Cool news. I just got it to try. I think there's a safety in the brake lever. So check this out. No go. Brake lever. Go. So there's that. Throttle open. Healthy dose of go juice. Here it drives. There it went. Right there. Oh, so close. It's not alive. I failed. There's a puddle of fuel under it. But it kind of sort of wanted to a couple times. I really wonder if it didn't just clapped out. That's kind of a bummer because I was getting excited about scooting around. It shows 3,755 miles on the unplugged odometer. It may just be done, but it's a Honda. That's it for now. Maybe I'll charge the battery up and try again later. Not today, like next weekend later. Thanks for joining me. Hope you like what I'm doing. Leave me a comment. Subscribe if you want. I'm a little frustrated. I'm just a tickle irritated. I mean, I can't be that mad because it's a $160 scooter. What do I expect? But I got my hopes up. But yeah, till next time, keep wrenching. I mean, keep wrenching. Fight the good fight.